Hello everyone, and welcome to the Anoka-Hennepin Podcast Network. I'm Courtney Markison from the district's Communication and Public Relations Department. Today's Around Our Schools podcast episode looks at how students at Anoka Middle School for the Arts combine math, art, and a bit of history to create some really cool geometric Islamic art patterns. Morgan Dargis and Emma Ahart love art. It stands to reason. They're 8th graders at Anoka Middle School for the Arts, after all.
I love art a lot. It's pretty much what I do all the time.
It's just something I just love to do because it's something that I can do and I can do it really well, in my opinion at least.
But they admit, never in their wildest dreams would they have expected a whole bunch of math to be incorporated into their drawing class this year. Wait, math? Yeah? Well, geometry, to be specific, according to Matt Millett, one of the school's art teachers.
Yeah, the Islamic Geometric Art Project is an infusion of math and the visual arts, mainly drawing. It's my drawing 3 kids.
Art and math, 2 subjects that aren't typically taught in conjunction with another in the classroom. And despite some moans and groans from students, the unconventional arts lesson is a hit.
There is a little bit of groaning. But I mean, it's school, so there is that. But it does have the natural motivation of the artwork, and that's why they're here.
Millett, along with Yolanda Dronchek, the school's arts coordinator and curriculum integrator, developed the unit, drawing upon the time they had individually spent in Europe as the inspiration for the lesson plan, which fuses math and geometry with the art elements.
I had seen a lot of the Islamic geometric work on the tiles and was just in awe of it. It's just amazing.
Millett's class took a virtual field trip to the Minneapolis Institute of Arts in March and explored a portion of its Islamic art collection as inspiration to create their own designs. Next, students created their own projects modeled after what they saw on the virtual field trip and in other resources.
One of the things about this project, the ancient Islamic artists only would use a compass and a straight edge. Not a ruler, just a straight edge. So a stick, it could have been a rope, whatever it was. So those are really the only tools that they're going to be using, in addition to a pencil, of course.
From there, students create a repeat unit and move that and retrace the piece and create a replicating piece of artwork. Millett said students could choose the medium, whether it be canvas and paint, or a wood panel and draw upon it, or some other material. They could also create repeat units or standalone pieces. What makes this unit so special, aside from the great art of course, is the math component. Millett said student test scores in their geometry classes are up, in some cases significantly.
The exciting part is that the students' math scores went up a couple points, approximately 7 points, from their pre-test to their post-test, and that's the new piece this year that we added.
For students like Morgan Dargis, the math improvement has been surprising.
Actually, I have, and for the first time I've actually been able to thank geometry because I'm in geometry right now, so it was easier to understand.
And for some students, like Emma Ahart, the unit left an impression.
I think it's surprising. I actually want to do this again over the summer. Pretty much I want to get my own really good compass and do this, and on wood too, because that was really fun. I did not expect to be able to do it on wood.
Yeah, that is super exciting. That's one of the things that I hope for my students, that they do take what we learn in class, and then apply it in some way, or reuse it, or make it entirely their own. And that's the power of education, and that's the part that I really like about this project and many other projects too in other classes.
During the summer, Yolanda Dronchek and some of her students will be painting more Islamic art patterns on the pillars of the school's cafeteria. It's a very cool, colorful way to wrap up the unit for the year, as well as a nice, intricate, and of course colorful surprise for returning students in the fall. This concludes today's podcast episode. Thanks to Matt Millett, Yolanda Dronchek, and their students at Anoka Middle School for the Arts. Thanks to you, too, for listening. Send your comments on this episode to news@anoka.k12.mn.us. For Communication and Public Relations, I'm Courtney Markison, signing off for the Anoka-Hennepin Podcast Network.